right, everybody, we have a very exciting surf report. Thanks for joining me today. We're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to go through the astrology first. I'm going to show you all the different aspects, and your task is to guess what the memes are in the Dreambot run. Okay, it's going to be a little bit, a lot different. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to talk about hard aspects and soft aspects. Here's the hint. So Mercury is at the longest point away from the sun, and it's about ready to go station, and then after that go retrograde. So it's going to go station, meaning it's going to freeze in its location, apparent to the way that we look at it, and then it's going to reverse back through Pisces, tropical Pisces, over the next, 3 weeks or so. But it's approaching Chiron. It never really gets all the way to Chiron, but it's close enough. It's within a degree, and so we can consider this conjunct. Mercury conjunct Chiron never gets exact. In fact, Chiron is in tropical Aries, and Mercury will never get out of, at least in this period, of Pisces. And so we're crossing the fence, if you will, with a conjunction. We're guiding with words, playing with language. You might have sporadic moments of daggers at other people's egos. You might experience both maverick words on the one hand, but maybe foot in the mouth on the other. And the bright side is you can see both sides of the story, so we're going to have reduced cognitive dissonance. Now, since Mercury starts going stationary, it's kind of like that particular energy is more like a more powerful influence, whatever influence was there before. And so this conjunction is going to be pretty powerful, and it's going to be several days long. The soft aspect, and by the way, this is today as I am recording this. This is the 3rd, but the conjunction is going to stay on these slides. If you're watching this on Sunday, as I speak, the moon is going to square Mars right here. And I call that a soft aspect because this, I think, is a lot more prominent, as you will see. But moon square Mars might be a little increased anger, maybe some frustration, emotional pain coming up, that sort of thing. Let's move on to Monday. And as the moon progresses further in a tropical Aquarius, it makes a sextile with Jupiter in, mid-morning. Social, fun, spend time with loved ones, catch up on friends, share your feelings, and you're feeling fortunate and generous. But that's the soft aspect. The hard aspect's still there. Mercury still progressing a little bit closer to Chiron, but still within that conjunct. And everything I talked about before. Now, this is going to be Tuesday. As the moon progresses even further, we're going to start to see a formation of a triple conjunction on Tuesday, and this is going to be commensurate with the new moon. So the new moon is going to happen on Wednesday, and then Sun is also going to make a conjunction with Neptune. But let's back up. This is Tuesday, not Wednesday, and we're going to have another surf report before the new moon. So this is as close as we get on Tuesday. The moon makes a sextile with Uranus, but it's in the middle of the night, so this is all about change and energetically positive, harmonious change. But we're sleeping, so, well, most of us are. You might be dreaming about some changes in your life, but lo and behold, remember, this is when Mercury starts going station. So those playing with the language and the mental scape between Mercury and Chiron is reduced cognitive dissonance. You're either healing other people with your words or you're tearing them down. But if you're getting the positive aspect of this, you can see both sides of the story. So it's how you're using this energy is determined by your outcome. All right. So that's it. That's all for the astrology. Can you guess what the Dreambot is saying? Let's review again. Any guesses? Well, look at this. The memes are in the red: numbers, time, mental, logic. A lot of numbers, a lot of rationality. That's Mercury. Look at the blue: business, sales, acquire. What is the business planet in astrology? Some would say is Mercury. It's all Mercury. The red and the blue is all Mercury. It's there's absolutes in there, there's part. A lot of these are overlaps too. The business side of this is buy, offer, buying, unique, and the word business is in there. Spend. In terms of numbers and logic, we have dates like today, date, time frame, and then there's absolutes. So now the only outlier here is the orange arrows, and that's art and creativity. So you have an audience that's kind of, you have an audience with some art and creativity, but there's a theme, there's art. Park is a kind of a loose creative place, and then purple is a color. So that's thrown in there too. It's not real strong, but it's there. There's also another meme in here that's not really all that apparent. I could only really find two examples. So Jesus and saved. So there's a savior, very small meme in here, but not nearly to the level of the art and creativity, and not nearly to the level of Mercury. So now that we have that in play, what is the solution here? Well, if it wasn't quite obvious, this conjunction here, Mercury and Chiron, as we await for Mercury to go station, it's in that cool space between both tropical and the solution sidereal. So we got Mercury in Pisces. What does that feel like? That's kind of watery. It's very psychic. It's dreamy. We also have Neptune in the ruler of Pisces is in Pisces as well. So there's a lot of dreaminess, a lot of mental potentially confusion. But look at the solution is also in sidereal. So we got a double whammy of Pisces here. The solution is to go to Pisces. And what does this mean? Well, the benefits, the good side of Pisces is that we can have more of an understanding and a compassion for all people and all entities. And, the best welfare for yourself in this current energy layout is to understand and empathize with others. Also, this is on Tuesday for the National Dream Center on social media. Look at the unseen connectedness that we have across all living things and all other beings. Okay, become aware of how we're all connected. Transcend the material. That's what Pisces is really good for. They become psychic when they do this. They're very chameleon-like, and they can adapt to any sort of situation, and a lot higher awareness. But so let's go to intervention, the playbook. This is going to be for tomorrow or Monday, the 4th of March, is become the Pisces. If you are Pisces, you still need to honor the better sides of that, and then watch for the negative sides. So transcend the material desire, demonstrate compassion for other people, and become aware of how you are connected to everyone else. But don't try to escape the material. That's a very careful line to be drawn here, is transcending the material desire without escaping the material side of things. That's a tricky one. But don't forget to say no. And don't forget that you also have needs. Pisces typically have this poor habit of sacrificing themselves in order to help everyone else. So don't forget that you have needs as well, but you can be connected to other people without having to sacrifice yourself. So do that. All right. We will see you at the CIRF report on Tuesday for the new moon, and that one's going to be a humdinger. You can already bet your bottom dollar on that one, because There's those 3 planets coming in all at the same time, Moon, Sun, Neptune, and then you've got the whole Mercury thing. So time will tell. On Tuesday, we're very curious to see what the collective unconscious is thinking about in terms of, is it still the focus, is the influence still going to be Mercury, or is it going to transition into this new moon? They are actually kind of coming together. Mercury kind of going towards that coagulation, if you will, in Pisces. So anyway, we'll see you on Tuesday. Thanks, everybody.